Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to OpenTTD and MegaRail 2.0 series. And wow, look, we've got a train race going on. That's what we wanted. Oh, spectacular. I mean, that's obviously going down there now, so it's a little bit less spectacular. But yes, train races are what we like. That train is suitably loaded, heading off towards Crux Eastern. And this one at Grays Thurrock, how many have you got on? 80% of the load. That is exactly what we want. Things are going well. Company value at 331,000 and a bit more. So yeah, things are all looking up, really, aren't they? I mean, if we have a look at the old bank balance, we've got 240,000 of loans, so I've repaid 260,000, which is really, really good, and it means that we've got a little bit of cash in order to make some things with. Now, in the last episode, we built the line down from Grays Thurrock to Telich, and Bilth East, and Netherwallop East, and of course, Wookie. Now, that's going to be a high-density commuter line, I think. I mean, look, there's a lot of people there. Going to, hang on, Wookie Central. That's a bus line. There's lots of people waiting for that bus line. We might need to get some more buses on there. Yeah. Should we have 5 more? 5 more. 5 more will do. Yeah, let's get clone vehicles. And we will need to start the timetable again. Nope, not clone. Send them on their way. There we go. Start date. Go. Is that doing it? What's that one done? I don't know if it's started the timetable. There we go. Try again. Are they not starting? Goodness only knows. But at least they can get a bit of. I mean, what's happening at Wookie Central? 258 passengers via the station. Yeah, we need more bus services on here, don't we? I mean, we really do. Ah, never mind. I mean, the train, it'll bring more passengers to the train anyway. And obviously, there's quite a few passengers waiting to go away from the station. But yeah, I mean, Netherwallop is a city. Bilth is a city. Telich is a city also. And Grays Thurrock is not. But, oh, hang on, what was that? That's just... Oh, new electric loco, the Class 506. Well, that's good because it means we can start using some knitting as opposed to just juice rail. Now, the ideal way. I mean, the train can come out via either route, can't it? I mean, we're going to be using the 4 core. In the last episode, we tried using the 5 bell, and it was just garbage. So we're not going to be doing that anymore. We'll just get rid of those steam trains because we're not going to use them. There we go. Well, oh, not enough cash. Yes, of course. I'd forgotten that I did not have enough cash. Now, I imagine that this is going to be quite a high-density line because it's going to lots of different cities, isn't it? So, there we go. We want you to go to Grays Thurrock, Telich, and down to Bilth East. And because it's 4-track, you can use either line. How does that sound? I think that suits quite well, doesn't it? I think we're going to have more than just these trains running down here. There we go. Now, what I think we're going to do as well, let's get a few waypoints on here, because I don't actually want them running down either line, because I feel like we're going to have some express stuff between these cities as well that maybe doesn't stop at Grays Thurrock. Right, okie dokie. So we'll get some waypoints there. Must demolish bridge. Yes, of course. There we go. So we'll put you on there, and we'll have you there, you there. And we'll have another couple there. And what that means is that we can keep the express and the stopping stuff apart. I don't particularly like having the waypoints because I don't like how it puts a station above them. You know, so it looks like it's a lot... It looks like there's loads of stations, doesn't it? And of course that's not the case. Right, okie dokie. We'll delete all of that we've done. Ah, what's happening now? Nope, delete it all, thank you. And we'll go back up to Tall Puddle, go there, and then go by this waypoint to there. Keep going all the way down to there, by this waypoint. So basically it's going to be on the lines closest to Bilth. That will be the slow lines, the other lines can be the fast lines. Did I tell it to stop at Bilth? Yes I did. Into Netherwallop, down there, and to Wookie. Back out there. Yes. It all gets a little bit more technical, doesn't it, when you start playing with waypoints, but I think that that's the best way to keep things separate. There we go, and up there to Grays Thurrock. What that does mean, however, is that at the moment we're going to have lots of things running on this line, and absolutely square root of bugger all running on the other line, but we'll sort that out. Right, so you want to go up there, and we want to clone you. I reckon 4 trains on this line, because I really do think that this is going to be a busy one. So let's get you going before that other train comes in. There we go. Off he goes. Look at that. Spectacular. I mean, he looks exactly the same as all the other trains. There we go. We want you to stay there for 10 days. It's a long time, really, isn't it? 10 days. There we go. We'll repay the loan. Oh, we've unlocked a Deltic. Ooh, Deltic. We like a Deltic. I don't know if we're going to actually use a Deltic. I know we did in the last series. I mean, it's very nice, isn't it? Right, there we go. We'll repay some loan. You can stay there for 3 days. And you know what? We're gonna make that longer so we can see the whole timetable. There we go. First train coming down here. And the good thing about having a lot of the city stations is that if something's running late, the other trains can actually overtake. Like Never Wallop, things can't overtake. Whereas because I've got like the junctions at each side, I always do that with a city station, you know, so that they can use more than one platform. But yeah, when things are late, the other train can just whiz in behind it and overtake, which is what we like. There we go. We'll repay a bit more loan there. I mean, to be honest with you, the loan repayments, in terms of the interest, the loan interest, I mean, when you've got a full £500,000 loan, you're still only paying like 10 grand a year back, which on this game is such a minute amount of money in comparison to like Transport Fever, where you're absolutely robbed blind. But yeah, it's such a minute amount of money that there's not really any incentive to pay your loan off. But I still like to just, you know, peace of mind, peace of mind. There we go. Paid 100,000 off. That's what we like. Right, so we're riding down on this line now. I reckon that we can get some like 100-mile-an-hour stuff on there easy. This is always going to be 75, isn't it? But it just means that we can have something going a little bit quicker between the cities. Here we go, coming into Nether Wallop there. Obviously this train's got nobody on, has it? Because it's just doing the inaugural run. And of course, the train has to, it always has to register at the stations that there is a train coming through and that there's a line here before any passengers start to be generated. Now, of course, we're going to have to stick some buses in as well on this line to get people to the, you know, to get people to come to the station, because we're playing where the passengers have destinations, of course. Hang on, right? You're doing that. Now, I reckon, like I said, that this is going to be a seriously busy route. Hang on, Wookie for 10 days. Yep, terminus station, 10 days. Pay a bit more back there. We'll move you down there so we can actually see what we're doing. And you're a little bit in the way as well, but there's too much of you to do anything with. There we go. Make you a bit smaller. That'll do. Are we generating passengers? 21 passengers. That's what we like. Where are you going? Via any station. You just want to travel on the new train, don't you? You're just like, yeah, I'm not bothered. I just want to travel on the new train. There we go. 5 days at Nether Wallop. We'll repay a bit more now. Look, down to 350. We're doing well. I don't think we'll quite be at 2. Was it 240 that we had before? Before we bought the trains. Yeah, I don't think we'll be quite at that yet. Nope, 340. We've got 100 grand to go. 100 grand to go. Bilth East. The problem we're going to have with Bilth East is that it's absolutely... Oh, Class 101. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Do I think we're going to use it? No. Problem is, when you're playing with passengers having destinations, there is a massive, massive problem with using little trains. If you've noticed, everything has to be 8-car, otherwise we just physically can't cope. The problem with using little 2-carriage trains, like the Class 101, when passengers have destinations, is that it's just not feasible. There's just too many people. You'd have to be running a train like every 30 seconds to just cope with the demand. And I'm not even sure that you would cope with the demand running a train every 30 seconds, because I mean this won't be far off, will it? Right, yeah, well, I'm hoping that this doesn't get interrupted by any of our other trains here. Just whizzing through, because we want this to be an accurate timetable as you know, as it gets a clear run. So we're going by Grays Thurrock. You'll only have 3 days here. It's only a little station. Oh, you've got passengers on. Well done. 3 days. Oh, it did it itself. Didn't even have to change it. There we go. Repay a bit of loan. Come on, straight into the station. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And we didn't actually slow that one down too much either. There we go. Right, okie dokie. Start date on the old timetable there. So everything should... we've repaid 200,000 while we've been going around there, so that's a bit more money to build more exciting things, isn't it? But yes, we have finally got a train running down our commuter belt. How many are waiting at Bilth? Not many. Not many. Now we do also need to get trains running by Nesbit. I don't know if we're going to go like from Bilth to Nesbit and then miss out to Leach. I think we might have to, you know. Well, Bolton upon Dearne, you're not a city. So what we'll do is we'll go for the old third rail again, because this is third rail territory, isn't it? We shall pop you there. No, we'll pop you there. Bolton upon Dearne North. Used to work trains through Bolton upon Dearne. Seems like a lifetime ago. Right, okie dokie. So, Bilth. How are we going to get you over there? And the answer is with great difficulty. Right, well, we need to pop a station there. I don't think they're going to let me, but they did, so that's good. Nesbit Central. That's the problem. That's the problem with this, isn't it? I mean, you're going to have to go back onto the fast lines, and I don't want you on the fast lines. Right, well, I think it's fairly self-explanatory what we're going to do here, and the self-explanation you're getting is probably make an absolute cock-up of the whole thing. But we'll go up there. What's this? A 4142 hap. Yes, let's have a 4142 hap. Now, I prefer doing a dive under to a flyover. Right, there we go. There. So you're going to do that there. Right, we'll need to move the signal. There we go. Delete that signal. Oh no, road vehicle destroyed in UFO collision. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. What road vehicle are you? You're road vehicle 3. Oh, we didn't see the UFO. Normally you see it kind of loitering about before it wreaks devastation on your network. Right, we need to get rid of you a little bit. We'll pop you up. And I reckon there. Is that correct? Yes. The Foden S20, let's have one of you. Yes. Get rid of that, and we shall diagonal across. There we go. Need to get rid of you, Mr. Signal. My sincerest of apologies. There we go. You can go there. It's a tight corner, isn't it? There we go. We'll. That'll do. That'll do. We'll make sure that the corner's not quite as tight. There we go. Get a signal on there. I think that we're cooking with gas there. We'll just do a bit of that. I mean, I don't think the trains are going to be all together that frequent down here anyway. I still don't know how we're going to get from Bilth over the top. But what we could do... so you're going to go there, and down there, and you're going to come down here. I think from Bilth we're just going to have to build it outwards, aren't we? Difficult. Right, so we'll tunnel under there. I always think tunnelling looks a lot neater than bridges. I mean, bridges are nice, don't get me wrong, I do love a good bridge. But just tunnelling like that, it just looks quite neat, doesn't it? And the road going over the top as well. Right, okay. We'll send you out this way, which means you're going to look horrendous. There we go. But I mean, I'm quite good at building awful things, aren't I? You know, we say this like every time now. Right, we'll build you to there. And there. Splendid. Right, okie dokie. Pop a signal in there. Maybe one there. Splendid. Right, okie dokie. That looks horrendous. But it's our horrendous, which means it's okay. So, Bolton upon Durham, where are you? We should perhaps zoom out miles away. There we go. So, let's get you a bit of that, bit of crisscross action. Lovely. You can already tell what trains we're going to use on here, can't you? There we go. We'll build you straight up. Okay, there we go. So that signal is going to have to go, and I think we're just gonna signal from there, aren't we? There we go. Are we? Yeah. We'll move you up to there. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And yeah. You're going to then start cutting across there, aren't you? I don't know if I like that, but suppose we'll have to make do. We'll have to make do with him doing that, because they're just going to do that, aren't they? You're going to do it as well. Oh, no, you're not. I guess it depends what platform you're going into. Well, we'll live with that. It would be quite nice if we could get you to kind of... Nah, never mind. Right. I think that's everything, isn't it? No, we need some signals there. Signal and signals. We'll have a signal there. Kind of one halfway down, that'll do. Splendid. And are you going into... You're going to go around here, aren't you? Into Grays Thurrock as well. There's going to be a lot of traffic through Grays Thurrock. But I reckon that we only need 2 trains. I reckon we'll be fine with 2 trains. Now, what is the new train we got? The class 414 HAP. I mean, it can do 90. The other one can only do 75. But it can only carry 208 passengers. Whereas that can carry 228. No, you know what? We'll stick with the 4-core because it does well. It does well on our routes, doesn't it? We've got Toll Puddle down there. And then we want you to go to Nesbit Central, Bilth East, into Bilth Waypoint, come down here to Nether Wallop, down to Bolton upon Durham, back to Nether Wallop. You come down this line as well, because that's the slow line by all accounts. Nesbit Central, and Grays Thurrock. Lovely. Right, let's have a couple of you. I think it's got to be 8-car, hasn't it? Or maybe it hasn't. According to the banker, it has not got to be 8-car. There we go. We'll just have 2. See how you get on with 2 of you. I can't imagine it'll be that busy, to be honest with you. But there we go. Autofill. And away we go. God, can you believe we've got 12 trains already? That's just absolutely nuts. In fact, we've probably got more than 12 trains if you count the fact that most of them... In fact, all of them are double sets, aren't they? There we go. Are you going? Yeah, there we go. You're gonna have to wait there, aren't you? Oh no, maybe not. Hey, see, that was a nice, smooth, seamless operation, wasn't it? Right, we'll just, while you're here, I don't want to buy you. I just want to click on you. There we go. So you need to go to Grays Thurrock for 3 days. How long did it take you? So Tolpuddle, 3 days, and then 7 days. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll change that to 3 days because obviously that other train had a clear run all the way through, didn't it? Now the thing is that going via Nesbit, whoops, I'm moving that about. Don't want to be doing that. And the thing is, going via Nesbit is probably going to be quicker than going via the other city, but we're going to have less trains. There we go. Oh, isn't it nice diving under the road like that? I don't like using level crossings, and the reason for that is of course because your trains will smash your road vehicles up. You know, the road vehicles get stuck on the level crossing and the train comes ploughing through. Bang! And yeah, then there's a problem. Right, okay, Bilth East. Yeah, you can stay for 5 days. I don't like the fact that's got to snake across the junction. It would be nice if there was kind of a better way of doing it. There probably is. But, I mean, we're kind of going to recreate a British Rail kind of experience here. So, doing it the best way is not necessarily the way that British Rail would do it. There we go. I mean, I like the fact that that one's still in the platform, so this one just dives into another platform. That's very good. I like that. There we go, stay for 5 days there. Repay a bit more loan. And of course, Bolton-upon-Dearne is where this train will terminate. So we need to go back. Obviously, we'll get rid of that because we're not buying any more trains, are we? We're certainly not yet, anyway. There we go, stay for 10 days at Bolton-upon-Dearne North, thank you very much. I do like how in the Timberwolf pack, oh no! Go on, go that way. There we go, that's better. Ah, you see, look at that, maybe it's not so bad that they cross like that. That's, yeah, I think that that's quite efficient. Although now it's going to get stuck behind it. There we go, Nether Wallop for 5 days. Now, how long does it take you? Because again, we don't want it to be delayed, do we? Nether Wallop, 2 days to the waypoint. There we go, not 6 days, 2 days please. 2 days to the waypoint, and then 10 days, nope, 13 days through to Wookie. Oh no, hang on, no. Nether Wallop East, 2 days to the waypoint, and then 14 days to Bilth. There we go. So we can change that, can't we? I mean, it'll probably... We've had a clear run from the waypoint, haven't we? So it'll probably be fine. There we go, 14 days. Fine, fine. No problems there. Stay for 5 days. Again, that's inefficient the way it snakes across the fast lines. We've got no fast trains, so at this moment in time, it's not an immediate problem. There we go, we'll bring you into Nesbit. 116 passengers waiting. Nesbit is going to be a good run, I think. Although they're all going the other way by the looks of things. Never mind. Why are you turning round? Don't know what's going on with you. Where are you going? Heading for Kirby Green. Ah, right, now that we've got the 4 lines, you clearly have to, there we go, from Grays Thurrock, nope, not there, Grays Thurrock, before there, you need to go to that waypoint. There we go, look. See, he's obviously, because we only had the 2 lines, I didn't tell him to go by the waypoint, so he's come down here to, you know, to stop at Grays Thurrock, which is quite rightly done, you know, because you can get to Grays Thurrock from here. Go on, spin round. Where are you actually trying to get to? You're kind of stuck now, aren't you? I think we should let this chap go because he's going to be blocking the farm. This line. You see the farm at the bottom, the news. There we go. Right, turn around again. I don't know if trains can actually do that in real life. I fear that they can't. There you go. You see, right. You're on the right way now. Do we have the timetable? Not timetabled. 3 days. So you're running very late now, aren't you? Right, there we go. 3 days, and then how long does it take you? 7 days. There we go. To Grays Thurrock. 7 days. So that should be fine now. I mean, that train's late. It's going to have to catch up. It's 3 days behind. But that's absolutely fine. So I think that we've been incredibly productive today. What we've also got to do is if Nether Wallop, I don't think they will, but if they will let me build a bus line. Yeah, they will. Oh, that's very good of you. Right, there we go. Straight into the town. And down here. We'll pop wood there as well, just in case Nether Wallop expands. Bolton upon Dern. There we go. That's about right. A road up to there. Lovely. So we need a bus route there, and I know that it competes with the train, but what it does mean is that we will be generating some passengers. And of course, oh, we've got the route master now, haven't we? Oh, splendid. Because it's generating passengers at the end of the day. I don't think that people are going to go by bus between the two towns, but if they do go by bus, it's just taking a bit of pressure off the train, isn't it? Oh, 10 of you. Right, hang on. We want to sell road vehicle 3 just to keep things neat. Right, hang on. Where are you? Because you were destroyed in a collision, weren't you? There we go. Clone vehicle, road vehicle 3. We'll start the timetable there. There we go. So everything's correct now, isn't it? Right. Yeah, road vehicle depot. Don't need any more review. Don't need you. Road vehicle 1, you're not required. So, 75. 84 buses. God, when did that happen? Right, road vehicle 75. On we go with a bit of auto-fill. Because we need to set the timetable up for you as well. There we go. You know, we'll have 5 days waiting there. Yep, thank you very much. Grain production at Bilth Farm increases 16%. There's a lot of Bilth Farms doing quite well for itself, isn't it, really? There we go, 2 days there. I quite enjoy riding on our vehicles. It's a good job we timetable, because otherwise you don't tend to ride on your vehicles much, do you? I mean, I could arguably let them do their thing, and then just come back and edit it later, but I quite enjoy riding up and down on the vehicles. We could probably get a whole load more building done if we weren't just pottering about riding up and down on buses, but, you know, it's all part of the fun of the game, isn't it? Have we got anything that's actually quite old yet? No. Everything is still within its lifetime. You can easily tell that, I'm sure. The seasoned OpenTTD players will know, but that black number next to it goes red. I don't know what the blue number means. I mean, when you've just built something, it goes blue. Does that mean it's currently in a depot? It's not out on a route? I mean, I don't know what the little pencil icon means as well. Road vehicles, click for information. The yellow and the pencil. What does this mean? You know, there's other things. That's got a little medal next to it. I've got no. See, pencils. No idea. Absolutely no idea. If you do know, please do let me know in the comments section, because I've been playing OpenTTD for years and years and years, and I've never actually thought to check what that means. There we go, 2 there. Pay a bit more loan back. We might actually have no loan by the end of the episode. I mean, we will, because of course we always need to build new things, don't we? But yeah, could you imagine? No loan at all. There we go. We'll have a bit of 2 passengers on there. Not 2 passengers, 2 days, sorry, waiting at that bus stop. I used to have it as 3 days, but I did find that when you were, you know, when your towns were getting a lot bigger and you had a lot of buses, getting each bus to wait 3 days at a bus stop led to terrible congestion. There we go. Oh, look, I mean, that's getting full. 66, 76, 86, 95, 100% full from Nether Wallop. Still 45 passengers waiting. That's good, because they're hopefully going to transfer onto the train. We've unlocked Class 31. We could potentially do something with that in the next episode. Maybe something freighty. What's your favourite type of freight? What do you like? You know, what freight should we use? I only got 209, but there we go. We've got that on there. Have we got any other towns that we can shove some buses in? I think we could bus to Nesbit, couldn't we? Bilth to Nesbit. Or we could just send one all the way through to Telich. We could. There we go, we'll see if you'll let me. I don't think Bilth will, but it does. Why are all the towns been so nice to me? Normally, oh, there we go. Telich local authority refuses. Of course they do. Right. Nesbit, you can go there. So we'll have a bus station in Nesbit. We'll build you to there. We won't have any more bus stops for the time being. Bilth there, Bilth there. There we go, bit of girder steel action. Ooh, I do like this bridge. There we go. So we can have a intercity bus from Bilth to Nesbit. I mean, it's just good, isn't it? Do we need a depot? Yes, we'll have a depot in Bilth. I don't actually know, is that how you pronounce it, Bilth? I could be potentially pronouncing it completely wrong. Let's have a look, AC Route Master. It's got to be the Route Master, hasn't it? We do love the Route Master. Or does it? Oh no, it has to be the Bristol LS. We've not had any single deckers yet, have we? They're all double deckers. Cannot copy order list. I don't want to copy the order list, I want to sell you. There we go, Bristol LS, they're little nippy things, aren't they? Bilth, Bilth Central, over to Bilth South, there. How many do you reckon? 6? 6 should be fine. Oh, look at them, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Little. Look how small they are. And they're quite nippy as well, they're quite fast. I don't imagine for any stretch of, you know, I don't imagine at all that these are going to require more than 6. I mean, look how little and small and nippy they are. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Come on, there we go. 2 days there, please. We'll have a little trip on this, and then I think that's where we're going to finish for today. A little trip up to Nesbit and back. It's not nippy when it has to do 30 miles an hour, is it? I quite like having the balance between single and double decker buses, you know, and it's just quite nice, isn't it, to get that balance? Because obviously no bus company just uses double decker buses. All right, in London there is a great proportion of double deckers to single deckers. There's not a lot of single deckers in London. I know there is some, but you know, we like a good balance, because of course it means you can use all the vehicles. But again, when you're playing with passengers having destinations, single decker buses, you do struggle. You just need so many of them. There we go, what are you doing? Are you, oh yeah, that's fine, you in Nesbit there. 5 days waiting there, if you will. There we go, Nesbit South, 5%, not great, but at the end of the day, as well, what you've got to remember is the buses are never really going to make us a profit. I know that if you look on the, oh hang on, we could pay some more loan back there, we're nearly at 0. I mean, road vehicle train income is, I mean, last year was 117,000, road vehicle income was 363,000, so okay, fair dues, maybe buses do make a profit. I guess the running costs with buses are so low, you know, you can make quite a good profit margin on them. But, you know, they're never going to keep us afloat. Well, they are keeping us afloat. Stop talking. The buses are doing brilliantly, and you should accept that. You should accept the buses are doing really, really well. There we go. Bilf. You're going to be full, are you? Oh, no, to be fair. Maybe not. I mean, how many are waiting here? 663 passengers, 637 of which are going via Nesbit Central. That could potentially be a problem. We need longer trains. We need longer trains. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Can we shove another train on there? I guess we could. The problem you've got is it's going to get very congested around Grays Thurrock. I mean, ooh, you couldn't even move the station, could you really? See, look, queuing. And there's just going to be a constant queue of trains, isn't there? Oh, I don't know what to do with it. You see another train coming, look. Maybe that was just the one queue. Could we shove another 2 trains on there? We probably can. I mean, what about our high-density bus service from Bilf to Nesbit? Have you got... Oh, you've only got 5 passengers on. But hang on a second, why are you waiting for full and standing trains? And to be fair, it can take 400. Oh, there's only 84 waiting now. It's probably because there's 2 trains very, very close together. Because they'll be just trying to figure out where they lie. Yeah, you see, you're 75 days late. Where are you in the order of things? You're 143 days late. So yeah, maybe when they space themselves out, it will be better. I mean, I think that we've done absolutely sterling work today, and I do thank you so much for watching. Of course, do let me know in the comments, because I always love to hear your ideas. Have you seen any industries while we've been on our travels, and you think, do you know what, Joe, that'll make an absolutely great, absolutely great if we can link all those up in the next episode. There you go, I'm giving you a quick squiz round. I mean, we've got lots of coal, lots of iron ore available to us. Let me know what you think in the comments, because of course I always like to take those on board, and I am very aware. Well, hey, we've paid the loan off. Going off on a complete tangent there. We've paid the loan off, but yeah, I'm aware that this so far is a very passenger-y build. I mean, the passenger network is going to be our backbone for this, because you can just have things whizzing everywhere, can't you? But yeah, passengers are going to be the backbone of this. But, of course, I am very interested for you to let me know what you want to do freight side of things, because we need some freight trains running, don't we? I mean, they make you a lot of money. But yes, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, click that like button, comment your thoughts, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any OpenTTD action. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Cheerio, and goodbye for now.